How does Graham plan to take his communications degree from UNC to the big screen?
And you're definitely missed while you're gone. You've been described as a spark plug, as a dancer. How do you describe yourself?
8 major U.S. tech companies are demanding limits on surveillance, which will protect your privacy on sites like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. For elite soccer players, soccer during their junior year of high school costs roughly $7,600 for travel teams, including uniforms and private training. This book costs $2.71 to produce. One for every new student costs the school more than $20,000 a year. National championships. The UNC women's soccer team has won more than twice as many as all other schools combined. The program is known for its unmatched success, but it didn't start here, or even here. It starts here. Being the best requires having the best, so recruiting is essential for the Tar Heels.
There's no sort of magic elixir that you can have your players drink before the game that's going to transform them from average players to great players. You've got to have your share of great players.
With so many players vying for position on Coach Anson Dorrance's roster, the real challenge for aspiring Tar Heels is setting themselves apart. Youth soccer coach Rusty Scarborough believes he knows what it takes.
A lot of time and commitment and hard work. Obviously it costs to play soccer at the youth level.
UNC's recruiting coordinator, Chris Ducar, agrees.
What the players and parents have to go through now is incredibly expensive. The travel, to pay for the professional coaching, to put them in a position to be recruited by us, it's tens of thousands of dollars a year.
For elite soccer players, soccer during their junior year of high school costs roughly $7,600 for travel teams, including uniforms and private training, $6,750 for tournament fees and travel, and $2,650 for college camps and recruiting tapes, which adds up to $17,000 in the year that recruiting is at its peak. But parents we talked with estimate the entire recruiting process could ultimately cost a family about $70,000. Which raises a question: is a possible spot on a college roster worth that expense? One of UNC's 14 soccer scholarships can be worth up to $77,000 for in-state players, barely covering the family's investment, and $165,000 for out-of-state athletes, more than doubling the money spent from ages 12 to 18. The reward isn't just monetary, though.
We want to play for UNC. I want to be a Tar Heel. I want to be a Tar Heel.
Current Tar Heel national team player Crystal Dunn was once just like these girls.
We have so many great players that come in and out of this program, and I think for me, just personally, I wanted to play on the same field that the great players were playing on.
So if young players want a chance to be in the rain of confetti, their parents should be prepared to make it rain cash. In Chapel Hill, I'm Janelle Davis. Kia hamsters are famous for dancing down the streets, but this Kia hamster dreams of dancing down the red carpet. Jordan Graham is the face behind the hamster mask.
I try to sneak it on my resume, like, was the Kia hamster.
Graham is an inspiring actor from Youngsville, North Carolina, who graduated from UNC Chapel Hill last spring. How does Graham plan to take his communications degree from UNC to the big screen? Graham plans to use the UNC Hollywood internship program as his ticket to the A-list. He spent his summer in Hollywood taking acting classes and interning at a production company and talent agency. Program director Paul Edwards believes Graham has what it takes.
It takes a special person and a brave person to make that leap, to come 3,000 miles, to leave your home, to leave your friends, and to come to an unknown, where some bald-headed guy is, trying to tell them that they can make it in show business.
The leap into show business is tough. In motion picture, there's more than 34,000 actors. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, less than 10% are employed. For 2 decades, the UNC program has sought to bring students into LA and out of the 90% unemployment rate. Garrett Kemble completed the program 5 years ago.
I interned about 100 steps down the hallway from here.
Now he's the manager of programming at NBC. Graham hopes to mirror Kemble's success.
This internship's definitely made my dreams of being a director, actor, way more manageable. Now I can see how people do it.
With stars like Andy Griffith, seeing Tar Heels on the big screen is nothing new. Maybe the next time you see Graham, he'll be out of the hamster costume and on a star. Reporting from Hollywood, I'm Janelle Davis.